Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by Apex Irons from Callaway.
Hey there, I'm George Savarickas inside our Golf Channel studios. Well, he was the leader after the first round, co-leader after the second round, solo leader after the third round. You'd think I'm talking about a 15-year veteran on the PGA Tour, but no, it's PGA Tour rookie Sahith Theegala, a 5-under 67 today. He is now up one over a bunch of players who are at 17 under. Theegala stormed his way through the Korn Ferry Tour finals to earn a card on the PGA Tour, making the most of that momentum as he made the cut in Napa, his first PGA Tour event this fall as a PGA Tour member. And now Theegala just 18 holes away from his first win on the PGA Tour.
I started off playing really well, really solid, just missed a few makeable putts, but felt like my game was good. And then I got a few to go in there at the start of the back nine, and then I hit some wild drives. I mean, way right. So I was really happy to escape with a couple pars. I just felt like a grind those last 5-6 holes there. But obviously really happy with how I ground that out.
You had a great reaction there on 15. Did you think that pitch was going in?
I can't wait to see the replay of that to see what happened, because it literally looked like more than a 360. I didn't have the greatest vantage point, but it was literally going right at the stick. I'm like, okay, that's in with good speed. But yeah, I can't believe that lip out. That was like I think people saw that lip out speed at the Ryder Cup. It might have been worse. Yeah.
Max Homa was saying in Napa that winning requires a little bit of luck, just kind of being in the right place at the right time. Mm-hmm. In your experience in collegiately and in junior golf and whatnot, what have you experienced with winning? Like, do you typically win from the front, or do you? I mean, how have you won in the past?
I 100% agree with Max that certain things have to go your way for the week for you to be able to win. I don't think there's a whole lot of exceptions to that, but. Like I said yesterday, I think it's really important that a lot of guys have learned to win at every level, and I don't think it's that much different because we've made that progression since junior golf, winning at junior level, amateur level, college level, whatever it is. But yeah, I haven't really thought about too much about if I was behind or ahead. Haven't really dwelled on that a whole lot, but obviously I'm in really good position for tomorrow, so I'm excited.
What do you pride yourself on the most in terms of your victories? What was your best win?
It's also a tough one. I had a couple of my home events were really special to me. The one where I was able to honor Kobe a few days after he passed was really cool. I played some of my best golf ever that week, and that was a pretty cool one. I had a really good one in Australia that I dwell on a lot, which is really special to me because it gave me the confidence that I can travel and that my game can travel as well. I played really well over there. I had 4 or 5 shot victory in really tough conditions, so that was a really cool one to have under my belt, and that was maybe 4 months before I graduated, and that was my first like international victory ever, so that was a big one too. And
is there just like, you seem very comfortable out there, are there any nerves or no?
That's good. Definitely a little nerves in there for sure, but I think people have said before, pressure it's a privilege, and I'm trying to use those nerves to my advantage. I'm just having a good time with Carl out there, and regardless of the golf, that's what it boils down to. Golf's a game, and trying to enjoy it as much as I can.
The leaderboard as it stands in Jackson, Mississippi: Sam Burns, Cameron Tringali, Denny McCarthy, Cameron Young, all one back. Round of the day coming from Cameron Tringali, most dangerous guy that Kurt Byram was saying on the broadcast, who's just one back. Sam Burns, after that third round, 65.
How hard is it to win out here, and is it a little bit just being in the right place at the right time? I've heard guys say you just have to be a little bit lucky.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to get the breaks. That's kind of part of it, but also it just goes to show you how many talented players there are out here. I think with how bunched up it is, there's probably at least 20 something, maybe more, the guys that could win tomorrow. So really, it's just going out there and trying to put a solid round together.
What did you learn from Memphis that you might take into tomorrow?
Well, I was packing my stuff up to leave, and then I held off. So I think it's just, you never know. You can only control what you can control. So really, it's just trying to put a solid round together, trying to have a game plan, attack the golf course, and then, if somebody goes out and shoots 62 tomorrow and wins the golf tournament, I mean, I can't control that. So hopefully that's me, but you never know.
What is the next frontier for you? What is the next sort of thing? I mean, a lot of guys sit down and make goals, when you're in between seasons or whatever. I know you don't have very long, but
yeah.
What is the next thing for Sam Burns?
We sat down after Atlanta this past couple weeks ago, and we set some goals for the year, and we've tried to just put in place a practice plan and some goals each week to attain those, and we'll just try to continue to strive to reach those.
Care to elaborate what they are?
No,
okay.
Keep those to ourselves.
Matthew Wolff made the cut on the number on Friday. Had to drop a putt on the 18th just to get to 5 under par to see the weekend. A 7 under 65 today. Wolff playing great. Hasn't had a top 10 on the PGA Tour in nearly 12 months, but feels like there's some light at the end of the tunnel.
I feel like my game's finally starting to come around, and I'm working on the right things. And not only that, but I just feel like I'm in a better, happier spot than I was last year. So, even when stuff isn't going my way, I feel like I'm handling a little better now and stuff. So, like I said, it's awesome to play well. And, yeah, I feel like I could definitely be a Ryder Cup player in the future. But for right now, I'm going to stay in the present and just be happy with being out here. I'm just kind of putting everything in perspective a little bit. I'm getting a little older and a little more mature, and unfortunately last year was really hard for me, and I wasn't in a happy spot. But I think at the end of the day, I'm going to learn from that, and I already have learned from it. And definitely now in the future, I think it's going to make me a better player, because I guarantee you that's not the last time I'm going to have a little hiccup in my career. And having that so young, I feel like I've already learned so much more than, maybe some guys who have had a easier career and stuff. Even though, it's not easy to have a good career throughout the entire time. But, I think it's going to make me a better player and, like I said, just put things in perspective a little more.
Over on the European Tour, the Dunhill Links Championship, 18 holes to go. Danny Willett up by 3 over. Look at those names, Shane Lowry and Tyrrell Hatton. We saw both those guys at Whistling Straits for the Ryder Cup. They make the trip over to Scotland, and now they all get to play the old course for the final 18. Let's hear from Willett as well as Lowry, who's trying to chase him down.
Playing in the Open Championship and mostly on the PGA Tour, what's it like to come home and play links golf?
Yeah, it's great. It's nice that the fans are back this week. The Prime format's back. We missed it last year. And just great to have everyone here. You're getting cheered on. Great to be back on British soil. Another 18 holes to go and we'll see where we're at.
You're an Open champion. What would it mean to you to win here? Well, Carnoustie, Kings Barnes, but finish it off here tomorrow evening at the home of golf.
Yeah, anybody that's involved in golf or into golf and has been here knows that this place is probably one of the most special places in the world, if not the most special place. So to be able to lift a trophy on that green would be incredible. You've got your dad and family here. What do you do now? You're in contention. The boys, they look thirsty. Do you sort of run up the street and you run away from them, or what do you do? I think I'll have to run away from them tonight. You're going to get him in trouble with my ma.
You don't want to draw the ire of Ma Lowry, from what I've been told. Dunhill Links Championship tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Golf Central pregame at noon, followed by ShopRite LPGA Classic and the Sanderson Farms Championship. Thanks for joining us.